Crikey, Moses, guys, welcome back. We're in New York City. Em, how are you?
Good.
Good morning.
I've done a bicep workout. I've had some protein. I'm feeling good. You're feeling good.
The city is buzzing. It is Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Just after 10. And we're here for the first morning session of the British Weekender, the Time Inside studio here on Broome Street. Don't ask me the number, but it's Broome Street. Who have we got, and what brands have we got? Here's your cheat sheet up here. So
Okay, we've got Fierce.
Yes.
We've got Anoma. We've got Studio Underdog.
Elliot Brown.
Christopher Ward.
Yes.
Bocraft.
Nomadic. Bocraft from Cambridge.
Oh my gosh, what's the collaboration?
Winders.
Wolf. Yeah.
We've got
We've done Bocraft. We've done
Dennison. How can we forget Dennison? Christ almighty, they're just behind us. Emmanuel Geek is not here.
He's not here.
The secret.
I'm in love, and I'm working on the date night. The gem set. I don't own a gem set watch. I think I could be in my gem set era.
Okay.
And I love Time and Tide. It's a collaboration. I'm into it.
When this video comes out, Em will either have had, snagged, negotiated a deal, stolen.
Stolen.
The
All like
date night from
Mr. McCutcheon.
from Mr.
Cold
McCutcheon.
hands.
Yeah. Is there a full cavity search on exit of the Time and Tide studio? That's the question. On that note, right, guys, let's get in there. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to, across the day, we're going to have a chat with a few people on their watches. We're going to find out what people are wearing at the show and why. And maybe speak to some of the exhibitors as well. So
Absolutely.
let's get into it.
Let's go.
Okay, this is the first man I need to this morning. Alan, remind me, what was your name? Cole. Justin. Come on in.
Hello. How's it going?
Cole and I met outside.
Oh, I've heard about it.
Cole was basically camping outside the Time and Tide studio. Was it you or not?
Strap is over it for a while.
He's come from Boston. He's driven over from Boston, and he's got beautiful watch on there. Cole, tell us what you got there.
Yes, this is the Longa One 30th anniversary.
Yes.
And actually, I was 34 when I bought this, and it's serial number 31st, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, come on.
It's
Okay.
kinda-
It's meant to be.
Yes.
Where's the strap from? That stitching is
So this is-
incredible.
Von Rousseau through ALS. So yeah, we
Love to see with approval.
sat down at the New York boutique and we did a kind of custom. We just went all out. I was like,
Yeah.
my wife kind of picked the combo, and the stitching went perfectly with the
So
big
it's
gold.
wife approved as well.
Yeah.
She had 7 tequilas apparently before Macallan's.
Callan approved.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Macallan's.
I was like, honey, they can get you more, and then we
You
kept going.
just keep going.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, you didn't know the blue dial existed. So you went in, you loved the pink gold case, but you didn't know the blue dial was coming out.
Correct.
Tell us what happened. Tell us how that transpired.
So he's basically like, okay. I was like, I don't know if I love the dials. He's like, well, what if it was blue? And I said, you know what? I'd buy it. And he's like, okay, well, I can't say anything, but there could be a blue dial. I can take your name and a deposit. And so this was released for their 30th anniversary. And so I bought it sight unseen.
You were locked in.
Yeah.
You were locked in. Hey,
I know
actually,
the Longa One is. So
I didn't think
She wasn't happy with the deposit, but is she happy with the watch? Has she been happy with the watch?
yeah, she absolutely loves it. Yeah. And
It's special. It's special.
It's like, if you know, you know, right? It's not-
100%.
It is gold, so it's just a little shouty on that front, but
Oh, that's just elevated.
Somebody-
That's what we say, elevated.
Somebody this morning described Langer to me as the Porsche door of watches. How good is that? The Porsche door.
Now you've lived with the Lange one. Did you have one before? Now you've been adjusting that date function. That's the door, right? That's the door. Did you have one before, or was this your first?
first one. And,
Straight in.
always buy like a limited edition off the bat without having freeze. It's kind of nice.
It's
And
beautiful.
the opportunity.
You know what? That's really cool because Willem Schmidt's been talking about the idea of
I'm with you.
new buyers coming to the brand, right?
Yeah.
Actually having no back, story as far as purchase history.
Yeah.
That's cool to hear that legitimately you were off.
You were straight in on a limited.
Yeah, and I met the boutique manager at the Concord, the Audrey Concord.
Okay.
The next year, the watch engraver, they bring one every year. So the next year, the watch engraver was there. He was my balance.
Oh, no, that's cool.
So I met Robert Arnold to engrave the balance card. So I was like,
It's a beautiful thing.
yeah.
Did you hand him the watch? Did you realize this is that's cool?
We had it up on the picture of the Megatron. And I was like, yeah.
Have you got the little cutout, a little cardboard thing with the? That's just a lovely touch. It's funny. My wife doesn't comment positively about any of my watches apart from the Lange one. Apart from the Lange one, she loves the Lange one. So there you go.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Perfect.
And 3-hour drive for you over from Boston this morning for the show. Has it lived up to expectations so far?
This is awesome. Yeah,
This
absolutely.
4 minutes in, I got accosted by you.
I don't know, you can see the face.
I just joined the alliance. So
Okay, you're in.
Deep.
Yeah.
And if you were to pick up something today, not that you need to be picking anything else up after this, but Is there anything else from anyone here represented that's caught your eye?
I was impressed actually by Bocraft. First I had the brand, and I love the Time Inside
But
collaboration.
that's good, eh? The dial is beautiful.
And I'm a huge Fears fan, so I'm gonna stop back over there. Yeah.
He is quite possibly the most British man in the world.
We're petitioning. We're petitioning for Nicholas at Fears to do a documentary on Netflix on his life. On his life,
He's got the
Rolls Royce.
look.
He and his husband in the Rolls Royce on a Sunday morning going for a cream tea.
It's the singular most English thing I've ever imagined in my life.
Brilliant. Cole, listen, we will leave you to enjoy the show. Thank you so much. Lovely to
An absolute pleasure to meet you. An absolute pleasure. Have a good day.
We're not filming, we're live. We're absolutely live.
What's up?
What are you wearing, brother? What you got on?
Oh, burn pizza today.
Burn
It's
pizza.
gonna happen. It's
Yeah.
gonna
Look
happen.
at that. Look at that pot.
This is the usual suspect. So most times you catch me in the studio, I'm wearing this watch, like just one that I can't take off.
Okay.
Now, in my intro, to Time and Tide, I said that I want to collect the full trilogy. So I need all of them. As much as people hate the Hawaiian, I think that is the best.
It's also the best pizza, if you're honest. It's the best pizza.
Has Rich Bank from Studio Underdog promised you a case, a bespoke case for all the whole set, if you can accumulate the whole set? Because that would be pretty cool, no?
That would be really cool. Maybe.
How we plan.
You heard it here first.
Yes, we need to get him on. We need to get him on the horn.
Do you know why cases are on my mind? Is I'm thinking about the AP Swatch collab that's coming
yeah,
out around
yep.
the corner from us.
Yes.
There's a queue to get in this event, right? There'll be a queue at some point later on this week.
You brought your sleeping bag?
I bought the tent, I bought my flask, I bought my cleaning products, my baby wipes, the whole
Yes.
the whole thing. What was I thinking? I lost my
The
thing.
case, the case, sir.
He lost his mind after baby wipes.
Oh, okay. So the baby wipes. We got the. So
Yeah.
there, you need a case. You need.
Yeah, yeah.
As cheaters,
Wait,
I
guys.
do. It'd be nice. You know what? If they did like a huge box that was like a pizza pot.
Yeah.
That's
With
it,
3
that's it,
slots
that's it.
in it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That
Oh.
would be really cool.
Mr. B, you heard it here first.
Yes.
Let's get the case done.
Come
Let's
on,
get
from-
number
from-
one.
From your biggest fans.
From your but you got one left to get, right? One left to get. Wait, why?
I need I need the original pepperoni.
Okay.
So I might have to beg to make another one. Get
If you're ever going to see, surely it's likely to be here today with everyone coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a good shot. So maybe we have to film that negotiation.
Yeah.
When that person comes in, with you chatting to them, that's proper New York style watch concept.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Listen, I'll do you two. I'll do 2 G's.
you got to do a coin flip.
Coin flip.
That's so like New York, like 40 times to New York.
Listen, one watch that surprised you. In fact, from the novelties, one watch from novelties that you are really excited about. Yeah.
Oh,
Show.
I mean, I think we could share this one.
No, I don't. You're going to do my watch, aren't you? My watch.
Yes, I love the diamond date night.
Mm.
I love it with or without the diamonds, but the diamonds just like add such a flair.
Yeah.
And then also too, it gets everyone in on like gem set pieces.
Yeah.
Because across many other brands, right? Like if you wanted a gem set watch, it's astronomically expensive. And for its own right, you still want to be able to get in the game.
Yeah.
And so Dennison has been able to do that and get people in the game.
And natural diamonds almost like. Natural diamonds.
Natural diamonds, no lab, very approachable price point. And then the minis are dope.
Yeah, minutes ago.
Minis, I mean, listen.
Could you and I mini?
I was going to say yes.
I think that's perfect.
We can mini.
Yes.
Plays them once, sir.
We need to, you know what? We need to do a mini wrist roll with big guys.
Single head, double head. That's the question. That's the next question.
No. You know what? We got triple up.
Triple up. Oh no.
Yes.
But the thing is, Dennison have ruffled some feathers with stone dials.
Yeah.
And now they seem to they've taken another shot
Yeah.
with the diamond set bezel thing. So can they do the same
He's doing
again?
Manuel.
Can they do
Behind the
the same
scenes, he's designing a way. They're killing it. I think they are unquestionably killing it. No.
Yes. 1000%. And even they're able to get people into the hobby.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Most people, because I just had a buddy, he was like, hey, what should be my first like starter watch, my intro watch? And I was like, oh, I got the greatest brand for you. And like sent them a Dennison, and he was like, oh, I'm in.
Beautiful.
I mean, price points there too. Like, some of them sub 1,000,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
with some quirky configurations, it's gonna be a little bit more, but like, yeah, it's great. It's great.
I love that question, and we've all had it. Friends, good friends, like one of mine actually is coming out later today. That question, like, I don't have a watch.
Yeah.
I don't have a watch. My first watch. Where should I go? And there's just a myriad of things in your mind. You're thinking about, well, you know them, but do you know them?
Yes.
You think you know how much they're going to spend, but do you know how much they're going to spend?
Yes.
It's a big call. You know, you're going to direct them into something, and then you hope that they love it.
You're about to ruin their life. You're about to turn them
And you know quietly.
I'm a sick woman. I'm a very sick woman. Nobody needs this.
Yes. No. It definitely gets people hooked on like the high of collecting watches.
Yeah.
And even like just to give a shout out to everybody here that's like displaying watches, we know micros and independents to kind of give like these homage pieces. But if you do a pan of all of the case lines, everything looks fairly original, like in its own regard. And like, you know, we handle so many watches, we see so many watches, you're like, what do you think? You're like, oh, okay, you know. But with the watches that are here, like I can really say, listen, I can pull something from it that I love and enjoy, whether it's for me or not. I know for sure I could recommend this to a friend.
Yeah. Listen, if you're in New York, like us visiting, or if you live nearby, make sure you drop in and see this man. You'll see that smile. You'll see this hug.
Yes.
When you come in.
A nice bear hug.
There we go. Right. Thank you, sir. David?
David, yes.
David, lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
That's it.
Pleasure.
So where have you come in from today?
I come in from New Jersey, Central New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah.
I left my wife in bed.
So you've got some brownie points to find.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? You gonna make her some dinner tonight? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do the cooking. I
Okay.
married a very nice one. I do the cooking, I do the food shopping, laundry. I do.
So
You'll make up for
you've
it.
earned the brownie points. So now she's letting you go and spend them. Right?
Yes.
Today.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that.
What do you got on? What are you wearing today?
I have my Corona Tokyo reserved in March.
Beautiful. Beautiful. This stack. I'm sorry. Look at the stack here. That is a man of style. and taste.
Have you always worn watches and bracelets together?
No,
Device.
this is the bracelet part and the watches is new, but always watches. That's really always. Yeah, this is new. I feel like I got to be a little bit younger and we're into him.
I love it. There's going to be people out there watching this thinking, oh, look at the case on that thing. Let's go. Do you sleep with a watch?
No. I just read that article too. That people are sleeping with their watches.
No, it's outrageous. Outrageous.
To me,
Egregious.
it's the sign of a great connection. Honestly, if you sleep with a watch on, I genuinely think, okay, because sometimes when you get a new watch, you're not sure. You're not sure about it. To me, if it's got that presence to it that makes you feel comfortable enough to get into bed and sleep, I think it's a good
Are
thing.
we still talking about watches?
We are still talking about watches, just about. Anyway, more importantly, beautiful dial, turquoise blue dial. Is that a recent pickup?
About a year and a half ago. I got it when it was released, and I was one of the lucky raffle winners.
Okay. What got you into it? What made you do it?
I actually got tacit approval from my wife. I had shown her a picture of the Corona, and it had the the ivory color, the cream color with the Arabic numerals, and the blue with the kanji.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, if I was going to buy one, I would get the kanji. So I just took that as yes,
Yeah.
which is after being married 40-something years.
Oh, well, congratulations. That's amazing. It's a beautiful thing.
Took me out of my
Amazing
mother's
thing.
house. It was.
That's an amazing thing.
And who are you here to see predominantly? Is there someone in particular or a brand in particular?
And Normal was and Fear was probably like two top two.
I've got to say, I was chatting to Em before we started rolling today, and she said, you know, who would you legitimately put your money down on the table for?
Yeah.
An Anoma? I would legitimately buy an Anoma.
He's got a prototype on his wrist. and
Okay.
It's special. It's pretty special.
Isn't it cool to just meet these guys, right? You know, like, I don't know how often they've come to the US. I don't know if you've met many of the owners and creators before, but in the watch world, there's nothing quite like that.
No, it is. And this is, I've been to Wind Up and I go to Watch Time. I did Intersect. This is even lovelier because it's much more intimate. I really took the time to sit with Matteo and Norma and speak 10 minutes about the inspiration and this magnet and where it came from. Is pretty awesome.
If it were to be a Fears, which reference would it be?
Oh.
Is there one that catches the eye?
I'm going to screw up the name. I like the tank.
Yeah, the Rick. Yeah.
We were talking about that yesterday.
What was the name?
It starts with A. We saw it.
Onos.
Onos.
And I said yesterday in a video that it was the Onos Grove area in Bristol where the brand was.
Was that
from.
true? Have we validated?
True. No.
Another lie.
Nicholas,
Another
it's
lie.
not Onos Grove. Nicholas, it's not Onos Grove, is it? It's Onos Vale. Forgive me,
Okay,
Onos
okay,
Vale.
okay,
Sorry,
okay.
it's Onos Vale.
I just love. Well, I love.
It's beautiful. It's
I
beautiful.
just love the juxtaposition between the center dial and yeah.
The profile, the slight curvature to the case.
Yeah.
It's an absolute banger. I'm with you. I'm solidly with you.
Listen, we're not going to take up your whole day, so don't worry.
We
You'll
can,
be home.
come
You'll
on.
be home for dinner. You'll be home for dinner. Just about. Lovely to meet you.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right, gents, we're here in New York. John's just telling me about his Monaco. He watched Tim's bashing of that watch. Do you have any words for Tim?
you either know a monocle and can wear a monocle, or it's just not a monocle.
Crushed it, brother Owens. Listen, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Have a
You
wonderful day.
absolutely crushed the man. Absolutely.
Brilliant,
crushed it.
brilliant, brilliant.
All right, guys, next stop.
There he is, there he is.
Come on in, come on in, come on in.
Absolute rubbish.
So we're just talking shit about you behind your back.
Oh, great. It's always nice to take skin to my face. And that's right.
Congratulations on the collab. This is the first collaboration with Time and Tide you've done.
It is very much. First of many.
Tell us about the journey, because there was a little video that we saw here at the show yesterday of a few of the Time and Tide team.
Yes.
How Andrew Ever was confident enough in his team to allow them to come and do the design work with you. Did you have to rein them in? Did you have to pull them back? How did you go about it?
I think what was really lovely was kind of immersing them into our world. So they came with lots of ideas. And I think when you haven't designed something before, you can get really hung up on colors and go too far down the process. So we kind of drew it back and was like, let's just start from a story.
Yeah.
This is all about escaping the city, going somewhere different. It's a GMT having an adventure. What do you see? What do you imagine the landscape is? What takes you into your kind of happy place, if you like?
Sunset, sunrise kind of vibes, right? That's the. Have you got the watch? The sun never sets. There you go. Have you got the watch on you? No. Let's grab the watch. Just grab the watch. Taylor, let's get you in here. Go on. This is the lady who's running the show. So this is the lady, logistics, team support, HR director, psychologist.
I was walking down the street a few days ago, and I just saw somebody running, bouldering towards me with some Allen keys.
Oh God.
She was like, Emily, I've got to go. I'm having to run from the hardware store, but I'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, I'll see you tomorrow. And that was it. It was a beautiful exchange. It made like Dunham.
Want to make days like this happen. That's all I'll say.
If you're ever in New York, if you're visiting, if you're in the area, this is the moment that you.
Yeah, over.
100%.
Yeah, I'll sort you out.
Just look out for my sparkly jeans.
There we go. I'm looking for a pair. I tried those on this morning. They didn't fit. Right.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Here's the watch.
So this is a 39.5, and it's just over 12.5 mil in thickness.
Yes.
With 46 mil lug to lug. And what's nice is it has that box crystal, but I really wanted the dial to kind of float, so that it kind of distorts just to the very edge of that chapter ring. So it feels like the dial's kind of floating.
Okay.
It has that kind of feeling like you're looking out of a window of a plane and just seeing that kind of curve and distortion. And yeah, so the central dial is a hammered, subtly gradiented orange. Yes. And that's the kind of setting sun. That's the sun. That's the fold radiant sun. And then you've got this lovely indigo to orange sunset, kind of inspired by those kind of rock formations you might see in the Rockies in the US, you're flying over, that kind of like Bryce Canyon vibes.
Because you've got the 3 studios, right? You've got
Yes.
the Melbourne studio, the London studio, New York studio, and that was the inspiration.
Exactly.
For
It was
this,
like
of the perpetual.
Yeah, somewhere at Time and Tide, something is happening. It's daytime somewhere. They've got to be always on. It's, they never sleep when this watch never sleeps.
At 6 o'clock, you've not gone for a date window, thank the Lord.
Yes.
But you have gone for you've got a stamped Time and Tide logo.
That is actually just for the team. So it's to us, that is a very subtle detail. Just
I've only just seen it, and I didn't
Yes,
see it
it's
here
hidden.
just now.
so we did that. It's just
Oh, that's
for
pretty
the
cool and subtle.
just for the Time and Tide team as a thank you to them, and then we just
Limited edition,
limited to just 200.
200 watches, right?
Plus the Time and Tide team
That's just
activation.
Time and Tide.
200 and what?
So the records will show they'll get a tad more than 200.
Yeah.
Just for those who don't know Bocraft as a brand, because I've got to admit, the wonderful thing about this show for me personally has been the discovery. I'm not ripping from the name here, the Discovery Studio, but it's a joy because I hadn't been to Cambridge to see you guys. I didn't know the backstory. Not yet, but I'm coming. 2018 you were founded, is that right?
2018 we first started to design and then launched in 2020.
Okay.
Our first range.
Incredible. And and I asked you this yesterday, but if you were to talk about the design DNA of the brand, so anyone out there who's looking into the brand, for me it's all about this wonderfully arced profile. So
Yeah.
I don't talk about profiles very much of watches, but on the side of the watch here, you can see the way in which it's echoing the bridge, right? In Cambridge.
right, yeah.
I don't know the name of the bridge, but
No, that's fine.
what is the
Oh,
bridge?
it's called it's called the Bridge of Sighs. So we literally pass it every day on the way to our studio when we were designing. I say studio, this was before we started, so it's a shed in my garden.
Studio and the team. To go meet the studio and the team.
That's it. But we love that kind of continuous curve, and we thought, gosh, that on a side profile. So the rest of the case kind of disappears under the wrist. So it wears a lot slimmer. It's very free moving on the wrist, but it gives that lovely sort of contour.
And finally, before we let you go, because you've got people to see, the place is buzzing. Price-wise, we're talking what? $800, $900?
Yeah, that's right. So these are $899 or £800.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Topman. Thank you so much. Absolutely good to see you. Well done. Keep it up.
I was talking about the watch that your daughter has designed.
Yes.
So you're gonna make?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
How old is she? 5, 6.
The tickled pink.
How old is she?
She is 5.
5. There you go.
Years
5
old.
years old.
Yeah.
Tickle Pink. We heard it there. You've heard it here
It's
first.
gonna be beautiful. I can't wait.
Soon.
To come in 2026 or 2027. Depends on what year.
End of 2026, I'd like to bring it out.
That's the father in the know. He's preempting. It's a bit like
Everything's been hounding me for about a year, so
Damn right.
I need to
Damn
crack on.
right.
it's a lot of pressure in my house.
Beautiful thing. A beautiful
Thank
thing.
you.
So good to
Cheers,
see you.
bye-bye.
So good to see
It's
you.
been great to see it.
Thank you. Lovely to see
I
you.
won't school you.
Let's borrow that for 1 sec, just to get a little bit of B-roll.
Oh, the stand logo. That's a very cool touch.
Anyone who's wondering what we're wearing, we should probably talk about that as well.
Well, Mr.
So what do you got on, Em? You got your cabaret.
I've got a 1997 Langer Cabaret in yellow gold. The first Langer that was built with a rectangular moodland to go in it. The arcade isn't the first of that. Absolutely sensational look. It's side profile of it. For me, this is peak Langer. It's peak Langer with you need the little tool on the side to change the date. Brand date, brilliant. And you?
I've got this 3605 Ellipse on. This is the OG from the late 70s. GLC base caliber, date window, which I happen to love. Dagger hands, diamond markers. It's an absolute jewel. Whenever I see that silhouette just popping out from the cuff, it just sends a shiver down the spine. And of course the buckle.
The buckle. And I think the buckle game is strong in the 90s.
We purposely come in with a Swiss brand and a German brand. And we're mentioning it now because we're talking about being high and mighty. And now we're saying, hey, we're going to hopefully leave with a British watch on the wrist.
That's much
Which is a travesty to think
Yep.
that I at the moment don't have one to bring in. I've got a really special Studio Underdog.
Oh yeah.
That was a Prue family friend special that I gave to my sister, who's got that watch. So that's the reason why that watch is in here on my wrist today.
Okay.
And she loves it.
I gave my Studio Underdog to my little brother. It's not a watch guy, yeah. And it's engraved on the back. I wrote a note to him because he was at a strange place in his life. And he's not a watch guy at all. We were running the Lisbon half and he really liked it. But I got it a week before, so I didn't give it to him. And I felt so guilty. I had it engraved and I gave it to him. And I said, if I see that next time and it's got no scratches, no dings, I'll feel really sad. And he sends me regularly pictures. He wears it in a gin. He just, whatever he's doing, he wears it every day. It's the pink lemonade. A little note to him on the back, like to Rowan, little note from M. And he now sends me all of Studio Underdog's watches and loves them.
Brilliant.
Beautiful.
On that note, should we move on? Who should we go and see next? Should we maybe go and see Nicholas?
Let's do it. Let's do it. The man.
Nicholas,
doing?
good to see you. Well, how are you? How's the show?
Really good. Amazing. I mean, we're what, an hour in, and I am exhausted already.
Are you out of stock?
Of some pieces, yes. Incredible. Like, this is it. I come to America so regularly, but I love coming to New York. Like, New York is just amazing. The buzz, the energy of the city, and just meeting the collectors and enthusiasts. Like, everyone I'm talking to, like, I've been following Fears for years, and it's so good to have them now here, time and tide.
It's endless inspiration, New York, isn't it? It just lifts the soul. It gets you fired up again. Tell us what you got here today, Nick. So what do you got watch-wise? You got a bit of everything, or
We've got the full collection, but including our 6 new pieces that we launched in Geneva last month. So biggest launch we've ever done, 6 references. And what's great is people coming here, they know these watches because they've seen them online. Now they get to go hands-on.
I think you may have, and I was talking about this yesterday in the car over, you may have the greatest opportunity from a British watchmaking perspective to come into the US to tell that British story. I think there's a real vacuum out there, an opportunity to be a quintessentially British brand. And I say that not just because of your energy, what you bring to the brand, your personal brand, but also the elegance and the understated nature, yet the eccentricity of the brand. I'm looking at that peach style, which I'm absolutely loving right
This is
there.
it. Like, Fears is now 10 years since I restarted it. What we now have is confidence in what we do. We know our DNA. We know who we are. So we can keep doing the classic Fears, very dressy, very, elegant. But let's also be playful, but in a Fears way. So rather than a bright, Stablo Voss highlighter shade, let's go for something pastel.
Yes.
But with all that texture from the art medium. That's it. It's not just pastel color, it's pastel medium. So that chalkiness to it.
Do you know what this is? This is almost like you wearing your Savile suit with a pair of red socks on. You know what I mean? That little bit of British sort of eccentricity that,
Yeah, that's it.
Go on. Oh, the devil. Go on, Em. Get in the middle there. Show us those socks. Go on, show us those socks.
You gotta go.
Oh,
You gotta go for the turn up on the bright sock. It's kind of how it goes. It's kind of how it goes. I have a question for you, sir.
Absolutely.
How many cocktails did you engage in last night?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's the only acceptable answer.
One of the new Genevan launches. This is our first pilot's watch in 180 years.
Wow.
It's called the Brunswick Filton, named after Filton in Bristol, where Concorde was built. So even though Fears doesn't have historic pilot watch heritage, Bristol is one of the most significant places for the British aircraft industry. But I said, you know what? I love pilot's watches. Let's take that classic Fears DNA and basically turn it into a pilot's watch. This has gone down so well here today already.
The balance on my diet. What is it? California dial? Is that what we call it?
So almost like a California dial, but this one's the full Arabic, but then with the classic pilot's references and the date hidden down.
Gradient?
There is, yeah. This is squadron green. So going from a darker green to a lighter green.
The orange accent on the second side. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. It's got to have it. That signal color.
Not limited edition, part of the series, part of the collection.
Core collection.
And different colorways, or that singular colorway.
So we have it in squadron green.
And in blue.
It's a very, very classic. This is actually raven black. So
Sorry.
it has a sunburst done to feel like the black on a raven's feathers. So it's got that slight sheen, black in the center of the hands. So the hands appear to float. I always love that effect. And I just think it gives it black, white, very classic. And works surprisingly well with the brown buffalo strap. Black and brown, not meant to go together, work very well.
And I was just saying to Justin, your cases. And when I think of Fears, I think of your cases. They're always interesting. You do something fun. And it does not disappoint, good sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the classic Brunswick case. I mean, we've been making cushion cases since the 1920s. So we've got we know how to do a good cushion.
You do.
What's the difference between a raven and a crow?
Anger management.
Yeah, because a crow. Anyway, we'll leave it on that. I'm now putting this peach on, and I am not taking it off. If
That
okay.
works so well against your skin tone.
My skin tone.
Yeah, look at that.
What are we talking? What's the damage? What's the damage?
So in dollars, 3,000 on the strap. This is our new entry point to the Fears range.
I absolutely love it.
Beautiful Alcantara terracotta
And
strap.
I couldn't agree more when it comes to pastel colors versus that really hostile colorway.
Yeah.
Because it could have gone either way, but I love a pastel. This is a summer setup, right? Tan,
Absolutely.
linen shirt, fat Cohiba in hand, in Miami,
perfect.
south of France now. Do not smoke. I don't smoke. Don't smoke. Don't drink. But I will be wearing that. Nicholas, thank you so much, boy.
A quick question. Is this the most English man that's ever existed in the entire world? I think so.
Well, I've got to tell this story before we leave you. Actually, I shot Nicholas for Hodinkee when I was writing for Hodinkee many years ago. It might have been your first time on the Hodinkee website.
It was, yeah, March 2017.
2017, we did a story, and I wrote the story. God knows how, because I'm highly autistic. Highly ADHD. I can barely write. Anyway, I'm maybe autistic. We don't know. But I took the photo of you. Photo.
In the center of Piccadilly.
Piccadilly. But you were in the walk. You were in that sort of reserve, so that the outside the Ritz Hotel,
Yeah.
there's a little strip that you can stand on,
Yes.
waiting to cross the road. And you stood there with.
Yeah.
I think from memory you had your umbrella.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
even had a hat, not a top hat, but
No, like a trilby or something.
like a trilby. Yeah.
It's getting more and more English.
Suit, tie, and then the case.
Yes. The
glow
case.
This low cottage trailer.
Watches it.
And we had the sunset coming behind us, and we had sort of Piccadilly in the background. It was one of those moments which I will never forget. So there we go. And if it,
I need to see this.
I should say, truly wonderful to see your journey over the last year. It's good.
Been a hell of a 10 years.
Yeah, it's been out of the 10 years. Because your time started at Rolex before.
Yeah, 5 years of Rolex.
You had no idea that the family had the business, etc., etc. So amazing to see.
I really appreciate it.
An absolute pleasure. An absolute pleasure. Right.
Goodbye.
See you later. Good sir.
Hello,
sir. Hello.
That's the
Completely
transition.
undone.
That's the transition.
I was just complimenting the man's glasses. That is.
We were just sorting off these spectacles. Emma, you're going to be
Hi,
picking
I'm
up.
Emily. Nice to meet you.
Right, Simon.
So-
You're going to be picking up a pair of these specs in New York. Is that right?
We're gonna go see the place. Yeah. Eyes on. I said horology. No.
Guys, talk us through. What have you got here today? So, what are you looking at?
Well, one of the things which was really exciting, we've been doing since earlier this year, what we call our doodle editions.
No. Wow.
So it's our founder who paints them. So we've got a Union flag,
Yes.
and then we've also got Tower Bridge.
No.
Yeah, you may.
when I think of the brand, so I don't know, how long have you guys been around for?
Yeah, nearly 15 years.
That's actually the model I think so.
This is our Holton. So we made this next year. It's the Holton's 10th
Oh,
anniversary.
please, loom me away. Loom me away.
We're doing a lot of Holton
Yeah.
next year. We made it in conjunction with the SBX, and it's been the issue with Fidel for the last nearly a decade now. So we now do it in quartz, auto, and auto GMT in very different case variations.
Yeah, it's our staple. It's our biggest sell. Really cool. Makes it so rock solid. Is it the case?
It's a combination of things, but we have in everything what we call the movement shield system, which is an in the steel case, which is held by 3 O-rings, which is a perfect suspension system. Thank you. If you look on our Instagram, we have a thing called Radwing. We blow them up, we shoot them, and we put charges to them.
Emma, are you out there? Just give us a...
Let's go.
No, we're getting sound from both of us. So excited about what we're doing.
Blame me. Right, what do we got?
So we are looking at our Beachmaster, and I was just explaining how the mission timer works. So GMT scale on the middle, so you have 2 triangles on the GMT hand, and then the second triangle down here works within your mission timer. So at the moment this is set, we are looking at it's 5 hours behind start. H is start time, and then you would count up to something.
That's very cool.
Never been done before. H hour we use, so the Beachmaster is actually a function in the British military and in the US Navy. They were the guys in D-Day in the specific instance that we used that said go. So they were the ones with the watches. They timed the invasion. They now in the British military are very much a logistic role, but certainly the US Navy, they still have that kind of timing element to them. They're the guys on the beaches with the flags.
That's really cool.
So it's not us kind of like lucky young Brits sticking a middle finger up somebody that may also have master in their name. It is a genuine title that we take that history from.
The 2 different coloured loom is funky.
To be able to tell the difference too. So I use it when I fly. You have to be at the airport 3 hours before you fly.
Okay.
So 3 hours before H. H is when you take off, and then to get to New York is 7 hours. So it took us 7 hours to get here, and you follow that GMT hand all the way around the outer circle.
That must be fun to watch.
It is if the time's going quickly. If it's a long flight and you're sat there and you're like, oh my God, how have I still got 4 hours to go? Then less so.
On my flight over, the TVs and screens weren't working except the flight map. Just gave you the time left.
No.
So nothing else on the screen, just time left. And I was sat there just raw dogging it. Looking at it, not moving. Not moving.
So our flight map broke halfway through the slide. So I just said
reassuring.
3 hours 40 for like the entire flight.
Were we all on BA flights?
No, we
Who did you fly with?
I was with VA.
Oh yeah.
Very old.
My Wi-Fi was down and the tyre popped as we were taxiing. So we were 2.5 hours on the tarmac and then they changed both tyres.
That's reassuring.
Yeah, brilliant.
That's reassuring as well.
That's not where you want to be on.
I did get an $18 voucher to use in the airport though.
Thank you very much, VA. Well done. I like this one to McGuffers.
Out of interest, guys, how does that relationship work with the SBS? How does that work? Like, how do these relationships go?
We are literally on their wire. So our officers look out onto the hard, and they knocked on our door and said, look, we need a watch that we can't break on a regular basis. And that's where the Holton came in. So there was 4 different design iterations. We had originally, a lot of our watches came with a triple seal pushing crown. They just ripped the crown straight out the crown tube as they would catch it on all their gear. So it's now heavily recessed at 4, so it's out the way. It's not in the way of a press up. The knurling goes over the top of the bezel, so you can use it with a gloved hand. So everything is super grippy. And then the loom is the loom. So it's bright enough to see kind of over an 8-hour period, but it isn't other way.
There you go.
But it isn't outrageous.
And did they have their output? So presumably, yes. You've gone through iterations with them.
Yeah, we have. So actually next year is the 10th anniversary of the Holton being issued. So we have some really cool stuff coming, and one of them is a very homage play on actually what we originally designed. So the first Holton that we had a sapphire inset on the bezel, which of course is not very practical with those kind of guys. They smashed it within sort of a day of having it.
Do you keep those? You keep the ones that smashed up?
Yeah.
That would make a great piece on the wall.
So we have a case of wonders in our office. Like the Holton has gone through some ridiculous testing. We've tried to blow them up. You can follow that on YouTube. That's all on YouTube, trying to see us blow them up. That was a fun day out at the office. We've sunk them, we strapped them to the outside of an ROV to see how deep it would go. And it stopped ticking at 1,921 meters below sea level. We think that's because of the compressor caseback style that we use, the thickness of the seals that we use in the glass and those sorts of things. But we didn't do anything different. It was literally off the shelf.
Are you going to try for 1902?
Yeah, so the reason why we think it stopped ticking was the pressure on the glass was so great that the pinion couldn't move. So it was just...
So I think we're probably at
Yeah,
It imploded.
it would be nice to see whether we could come back up again. So like once it stopped sticking, because it was a working ROV, and actually we got into trouble with the pilots because they spent the entire working trip watching how deep this watch could go. We looked after the guys. They've got a custom Holton that they that they now work. But yeah, so its working depth was 2,020 meters before it imploded. We can say they're waterproof. We've shot at them. We've driven over them. I don't know, like...
How do I get a job here? How do I do this?
Just come and play. Like, seriously, the idea behind it, although it sounds very funny, is actually we put our money where our mouth is. They are designed to be worn hard, and you not have to worry about wearing them. Like, you don't have to think, oh, I just knocked it against the wall. The chances are you've marked the wall and not your watch. So yeah, they're fun, and they do the job.
Do you know what's funny? I was just saying, you guys featured in the Watch Annual publication that I put out for a few years now. Every year you've had a watch in there, from an owner, from someone who has worn it,
From
and then
Guy Eilert, actually.
Yeah. And a lot of people reaching out afterwards saying, hey, they're rock solid. They're absolutely rock solid, which was really interesting. More messages actually interesting on you guys than I got from any other brand.
That's good.
And featured in there from other owners out there talking about the watch. So
I think that people do see it as a badge of honor. Then, you know, we've got customers who've got every kind of high-end brand, but they wear this in the extreme thing they do.
Yeah.
And they love that it's got the knocks and scratches on this that they would never give any other brand.
Yeah.
They're badges of honor with an EB.
What's the most extreme thing you do, Justin, that you could wear it doing?
I was actually talking about this the other day though, because I had a collection box with a friend on a video, and he was saying, I need that go-to watch for, what was he talking about? Crabbing. He was saying he was going crabbing, and he didn't want to knock his granny.
Fairly gentle extremism, but yeah, I'll take it.
He is a gentle man, but he does his crabbing with his two kids, and so. But I mean, to see him, I mean, yeah.
So you need
flat white, an oak flat white down South.
venture to like Tottenham sometimes.
Despite my dream always actually wanting to be in the Special Forces, I mean, weirdly enough, wanted to be in the American, the Miami-Dade. Those guys hanging off the hog coming in full black was always my dream.
Yeah.
SWAT team, yeah, literally the Miami SWAT team.
We've done SWAT watch.
Have you?
Yeah. In fact, we did the Chicago show a couple of years ago, and literally it was our first foray into the US market. And we had no idea what it was going to be like. And the doors opened, and there's a guy in full SWAT gear who's about 6'7". I mean, just comes straight, and everyone's going, "What? Oh my!" And he comes out. He says, "Can I get a strap for this?"
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Sure.
Does he charge him?
No charge.
Exactly.
Guys, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Do you welcome people into the if they were in the area down?
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a crew room. It's a smaller version of this, basically. We have that cabinet of wonders, so you can see the watches that we've blown up, shot at, and all that sort of fun stuff.
We need to go shoot some stuff.
Give the address.
It's Lake Yard Pool. So you can find us on our website. It's the same as HQ. We just have a shop sort of further down in the boatyard. So it's got a great bar and restaurant and things next door. It's and
just ahead of summer as well. Perfect time to be employees down in the south coast.
And we are on the harbour, so you can sit and look at the boats and get some watches and have a beer, and yeah, it's nice.
Wishing you guys end the fourth day here in New York. I mean, it's been great so far. Coming to the end of session one, but I tell you what, we're in for a big day, because that was just the start. No one in New York is up before 10. Guys, we're back from a coffee break. We're back in the thick of it, round two. Greg, lovely to meet you, brother. A real pleasure. We spotted this. Obviously, Em and I have a soft spot for IWC, and spotted this puppy from across the room. Greg, what's the deal? When was this picked up?
A few weeks ago. And it's the Oceana.
Yes.
I love it. I not only love Top Gun, but I love Blue Dials. And so it's a perfect combination.
Are you a Top Gun pilot?
No, my grandfather was in the Air Force, but this is just it's everything I like. The texture of the band, the comfort. It's a little bigger of a watch, but I can pull it off. I'm lucky. Versatility is astounding with it. So a big fan, and it's actually one of my first IWCs. So yeah.
Fantastic. And you said you're a blue guy. Before we started filming, you're a blue dial guy. Give us a lineup of your blue dials, your other blue dials in the
So it's funny. I've had many.
You could be honest. This is confession time.
Presently, it's Yachtmaster 40 blue dial. I have had a Datejust 41 before. The only one I have now is Yachtmaster. And a few weeks ago, I started an Instagram channel called The Blue Dial Guy.
Okay.
We didn't know that.
Yeah,
Follow that man. Follow that man.
The Blue Dial Guy. They're hard, I think. Everyone has a soft spot for them. So, but no, that kind of like the impetus of that. But always a big fan of those. And I think blue is just going for guys. Yeah. So you can't miss.
Blue. Undies? No, blue. No, no comment. No comment. No comment. Greg, what about the brands on show here today? Is there anyone that's caught your eye? Are you sniffing around a deal? Is there a deal to be done?
Guy, Lapis Lazuli, the Dennison. I was about to try.
Come show it to us.
Well, the dual time. I wanted to try the dual time blue, and also the Lapis Lazuli over there as well. Those have my off.
So could we have a look at the Lapis? Lapis, you got this.
Both maybe top left, and then now the dual time.
I like the orange. I don't know what that stone is there, but that's beautiful. That orange.
Yeah. I was literally magnetized to the blue dial here, but I was looking at them. I found them earlier this week as well, and so I was really happy, pleased to see that they were here.
Did you come across Dennison before?
This week, I was looking at this type of stone dial, and I came across them.
And it feels like it might be a bit of a step change. Just listening to your current collection.
Oh, it's much more step
change. Which
Very
I
much so.
am wholeheartedly behind, and I'm not on commission from this man either.
Oh, lovely.
Saying that I wholeheartedly support.
I've actually been going much further away from let's say like the big brands, the hype watches, and appreciating there's a lot of interesting brands that have jumping hours now, right? I love Christopher Ward. But this is stunning. Does it get easier to tell the time the longer you have it? I don't know.
You get used to it. And also, this time, that doesn't really matter. It's secondary.
Just the most precious thing. This is a lovely piece, though.
Really cool.
I'm a big fan of it. Do you think these get easier to tell the time the longer you have it, though?
In terms of,
To tell what time it is. I think you can tell when
it's surprisingly intuitive, actually. I have a stone dial.
Yeah.
With no exact same format as this, and I was worried about time.
I think I came 11 to 1. I got 4 to 7, but on the sides, I'm cooked.
It's actually far more intuitive than.
Yeah, I think with the stone dials, it's nice to have the minimal, no markers. It works very, it lets the stone really speak for itself.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Spot.
It's beautiful. The price point is just at $695.
$690.
Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for.
Crazy. That's
All we see online is the New York negotiations going on for vintage watches in New York. And I've wanted to see one of these happen. So we're about to see this live go down. So price point on this Tobes. Here we are. So
Yeah, $690.
$690.
let's flip a coin.
Including tax and everything.
Including tax. You can hand deliver. You hand deliver that. It's going to cut that out.
If you make a gentleman's seal, sometimes you have to pay it, but under the table handshake kind of deal. And we're in Soho, so it's anything goes down here sometimes.
And what about this? Is it the same price for?
Yeah, $690 for the Malachi.
Sorry,
Malachi. The one Alicia Keys was famously wearing on stage. So
I will buy this one for $690 though. If it's up here too, that's fine.
yeah, I'm not sure.
And look, it's a blue dial. Big surprise.
What you don't know, which is actually very funny, is that Toby's other life is he has an auction house in London on military vintage watches, and
Look at that.
this type of dress watch from this era, which is hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
I think we've got to see the mini on you. I think we've got to see the mini.
Go and get them in. Get them in.
I'll tell you what, if you had this man on this, that would be that's borderline feminine. It's beautiful.
What, you can take that bracelet off.
Comfortable enough.
So they're all interchangeable on the date night.
Exactly. On the date night, it's all quick release, so you can change from the leather to the mesh.
What's the price point of
For the date, bracelet, it's 130 US.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know that you get a date with Toby. If you buy the date night, you get to choose either Andrew McCutcheon from Seven Types Got a Date
diamond one.
or you're not.
Maybe I got
He's an expensive day. He's an expensive day. There we go.
Amazing.
That's also the watch that Emily, out of all the watches at the show, has decided she's going to basically.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
I don't have a Dennison. Also, I'm not a diamond kind of girl. I'm not even like a particularly feminine watch kind of girl. I have a.
Funny enough, it would be a massive step change for you.
It'd be weird
because
People would be
you've got the Cabaret, the Lange Cabaret.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got the Code 1159.
Yeah.
Which is a big watch. You've got the
Big
IWC Mojave, which is a
Yeah, exactly.
So suddenly we've got this diamond.
We're gonna go small. We're
there
going
we
to
go.
small in my book. The diamonds with the bark. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
When I see Justin on Instagram and he has like this Patek or the new the stone dial you got,
Yeah.
this with the chambray, it feels like
Well,
Justin
The
out.
chambray, look at that.
I
That man's been entirely influenced. We're in the same uniform.
wearing the light band.
Well, I had those on yesterday. So what have we got going on here? So that's the dual time brush finish.
New dual time, vertically brushed and horizontally, so it catches the light beautifully.
Okay.
That's stunning.
And you're in the studio here in London, New York, but you're also in London as well. Is that right?
Yeah, time inside in London.
And Melbourne?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
It's cool.
And nothing for the show as such. No novelty for the show as such.
Well, the date night with diamonds. This was released last night.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Forgive me. Okay. I didn't realize.
Justin was just there at the release of it, but it's fine.
No. But the diamond. Sorry, I recognise the watch, but the
Yeah,
diamond
right
set
there.
was the addition for the novelty. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we should say those are real diamonds as well.
yeah,
So-
natural diamonds.
Pave.
So yeah, pave. So it's a
That's stunning.
beautiful piece.
Okay.
So these are made to order, special order pieces.
How do you
Through time and time.
How do you make those? I mean, how are those made? Because that's some other pearl marquetry style stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
What are the secrets? Can you give away any secrets to us? Well, no. Is that
dial maker. So
so? If you're not chiseling at night, you're sitting there at night just making it out.
It's a manual designer came up with the concept, and sometimes but this one works beautifully well.
You know Emmanuel Geets, the designer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where is he? He's on it. He's knocking. He's a frustratingly suave, elegant looking man.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Frustrating. There he is. Look at him. The slow entry.
New video introducing the Mini. He's designed. Yeah. There he is in Geneva in his workshop.
The slow entry. The drama of it. No, the Mini's a smash hit as well.
Pull off the Mini.
A mini double. Should I try the mini double on? Before we leave here, we'll see. There's mini double.
All Justin's are.
There we go. The mini double. Can you change?
Yeah, there's something
Can you
deeply
change the
cool
bar?
about a guy. I think that's cool.
You know what was also the trouble stress on is the code that you had.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
one person.
I mean, I honestly, I really do love it. I really do love it. Last word from the man. Are we pulling the trigger? Are we going to do the deal? What's going on?
Perhaps. Maybe if it's the dual time, the blue one, that might be it. You see. And there it is, just ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Let's not close until that's been on the wrist. Let's just have a look at that on the wrist.
I mean, that's something else. I love the band strap is so.
It's a great blue one now.
Oh, that's electric blue. The strap is so. Feel it. It's
Used to be supple.
yes, super incredibly
Oh,
supple.
sorry, still.
Dare I say, buttery soft.
Dare I say, batteries up. Do you know what's nice about it being quartz as well? This is nice to have a watch in the box that you can feel really comfortable just going for, you know?
We were just
Let's be honest about it. Like, this is wonderful, but like, I genuinely think to myself, I can feel this movement with that bit of wobble in them. You can't go and really thrash it, but for sure. I mean, the quartz, you can really go for it. No,
I can go spelunking with this, and
No, it's spelunking.
yeah,
It's not going to be an issue. You can tell the man loves it because you know what? I find over the years of buying so many watches and selling so many and making so many, if you put it on your wrist and you keep it on the wrist, it's meant to be. Like,
you just keep
you just want to keep it on. Like,
Yeah.
we've had that before. Like, Toby's sold me watches. You know immediately when it's the watch that's to use.
It's the right one.
That man's not taking it off. He's not taking it off.
Done deal.
Would I sleep in that watch? Would you sleep in that watch?
You said you sleep in watches. I'm like, I've done that for 10 years. Like, he just getting it. I was like, okay, I thought everyone did that, but I guess not.
So,
So,
sleep-
I would sleep in this.
Huh?
I would sleep in
You
this.
sleep in a watch.
I don't typically, but I know this one is it's doable because you don't feel it. You don't feel it on the wrist.
No, you don't.
But
I'm a big fan.
I did an interview years and years ago with a friend of mine, Christian Hagen, a Danish journalist, watch journalist.
Yeah.
And I asked him about sleeping in watches, and he said, no, I slept in a Patek Nautilus, the original. And he said, I scratched my wife in the middle of the night. He scratched her with the watch and she jumped up. They jumped up. They were both confused. And she said, don't worry. It's a Patek. Apparently those were the words that came out of her mouth. Very accommodating wife. And I say what I get now. I just get an elbow and a knee because they're storing. And that's why I'm in the spare room. But we'll talk about that off camera.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much. Fantastic to chat.
It's lovely.
Thanks, fellas. So there's been a few watches on show at the fair. I'm not sure that we've had anything quite like that
No.
yet. So
Whatever's on this chat.
a Lager Grand Comp. And look how perfect the Rattrapant chronograph has been dropped in there. Look at that.
That's a proper thing.
That is stonking. Right, Tim, what do you got on the wrist, sir? What are you wearing?
Hey, well, actually, I'm wearing the Pepsi.
Yes.
That's now discontinued.
You're drinking your Coke.
And I'm drinking my Coke.
And you're here at the British Weekender.
Coke Zero. Yeah.
No British watches in the armory. Have you got any of these brands at home?
I just bought one of the, what's it called? The Benrus?
Oh, Benrus. No. You mean the
What are they called? What's that guy?
One sec. He's just made a purchase, but he doesn't know the name of the brand, so he's just going to check the brand.
It's Bocraft.
Bocraft.
Yeah.
Bocraft. Yeah.
I bought one of the Bocraft watches that celebrates Time and Tide collab
Beautiful.
with Bocraft. Yeah. The sun never sets now on the Time and Tide boutique studios. Yeah.
Unbelievable. The orange, that vibrant orange. Have you got a Bocraft? This is your first Bocraft.
It's my first Bocraft, but also I've got a Fears watch.
Oh, okay.
I got the collab with Studio on the
Gimlet.
The Gimlet, yeah. Gimlet and Manhattan.
Ah, okay.
Got both.
So you're a British watch aficionado, collector.
I love British watches because I want United States to do what the Brits are doing with watches, right? Like you guys took the watchmaking back home where it kind of originated. Rolex started out as a British brand. They moved to Switzerland because of like the manufacturing cost. So it's good to see, people like George, Roger Smith, George Daniels says,
They lay the foundation in many ways.
George Daniels laid the foundation, and then you got Roger Smith promoting the watchmaking, making watch collectors really enthusiastic about, more affordable watches.
Shapiro seems to be doing, and he's in California, but Shapiro for the US market has been doing some good work.
He's our Roger Smith, you could say. It's great to see what he has been able to accomplish, but we don't have anything in like a more affordable price point. I would love to see some American-made watches here at the Time and Tide New York City location.
That's interesting. Where is Mr. McCutcheon? If you catch him, give him that feedback.
Yeah.
And then there'll be an Americana weekend as well, which would be great. We'll be out for that one. We'll be back out. And we'll be in denim, we'll be in Ralphie Lauren, and we'll be back again.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Country music, it'll be fantastic. Tip, thank you, my boy. Keep it up. Cheers, bud.
Hey, thank you, man.
Thanks.
For coming here and promoting New York City.
Pleasure to enjoy. The place is cooking. It's absolutely cooking. The energy's always high. So when's the American Weekender coming? That's the next question with American indie brands.
Are there enough brands?
Yeah.
There's not enough brands. Well, with your help, we can actually get Americans excited about making watches in the United States.
I like that.
Because this is the place where they...
If you don't have enough on your plate,
I have nothing to do.
the man's going to try and bring American watchmaking back.
If you build it, that would power. So I think we should do the first one with Shapiro, RGM, Oak and Oscar. Who else?
Brew?
Shinola. Brew.
That's
enough.
That's enough there.
We got enough.
That's enough there.
Yo, let's do it.
There we
America,
go.
let's
Pull
play.
up. Cheers.
Come on, America. We could do it. All right, because we've got the expensive
We've got the top tier.
top tier covered. Yeah.
We want a bit more.
But we need something under $1,000 and between $1,000 and $3,000. If we can get those kind of watches made in the United States, I think it'll be incredible for the whole world, I think.
Yeah.
Because we got these imports now, and it makes it really frustrating. But it's good to have you guys here to kind of help cut out some of the difficulty of like shipping watches from overseas. But my viewers can now come to a boutique here, see the watches that I'm talking about,
and feel them in hand.
Which you got to do. Which you got to do. Yeah. Tim, thank you, brother. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Come on in.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy, yeah.
Dashing. Congratulations, by the way.
So,
Forgive me. I'll swap watches.
To go to the gym. Relax.
Please hide this up.
it's okay.
Just saying he's
Sorry,
down. It's
guys, this is not Chris Hemsworth's brother, or the other brother of the brother. I think he's got a brother, right? So he's got a brother. You're not the English brother.
Sadly, I was the rejected. I didn't quite make the cut. I was
or a member of the royal family.
discarded about two ginger. Sadly, two.
Are you related to Prince Harry?
I think I was once called the slightly melted version of Prince Harry, or the Tesco home brand version of Prince Harry.
Let's be clear. You've got more width. You have got more good width to you than he does. Fantastic. Guys, this is a big one for me. This is a big one for me because this is my oldest friend. This man has never been to. I'm wearing your watch, sir. Apologies. Does it look okay? Does it look okay? Can we talk numbers in a minute? This is my oldest friend. This man has never been to a watch event before in his life. This is your first watch event, dude.
Normal.
You had a wrist shot outside, your first wrist shot outside.
Yes.
You didn't quite know what was going on, but we got there in the end.
It was very sensual. It was an intimate experience. Freeway.
Someone touched me. I wasn't sure if it was you or the other gentleman that was out there, but either way, I enjoyed it.
No.
I've known this man since about 4 years old, and for some reason, he's still around. I don't know why he's stuck around. I don't know. We've been through a little bit together. The ups and downs of obesity, free jabs,
Morbid obesity. Getting out of ginger. It was tough times.
ADHD from my side, dyslexia from yours,
Low IQ. Just generally low IQ for me.
poor attitude,
Yes. Yeah. Lack of enthusiasm.
and and it's culminated in Jay coming to this event in New York. The man lives in the US. We miss him dearly. He's been here for 15 years. There was a watch that you had on your wrist this morning, which we're going to cut B-roll too, because we've got it. In fact, I've got B-roll. Tell us about the watch.
So this was my first sojourn into the watch world. I was hosting an event that meant a lot to me in September of last year, bringing together some of the world's leaders around nature conservation and preserving the natural world, which is what I do for work. And Justin, in a beyond kind gesture, sent me to a studio up in the Upper West Side.
I just gave you an address in New York with no explanation as to why to attend. You were ready for anything.
He sent me there with a bag of cash. He said, be there. They
Buying everything if need be. Yeah.
They put the black hood over the head, took me upstairs,
Yes.
and I was presented with, I believe, is a mid-70s Piaget, hope I'm saying that correct, which has become one of the most central, I think, things that I own. I don't think anything actually holds as much sentimental value to me, as I don't quite yet have that wedding ring. I am married, don't have a wedding ring yet. But that watch is something that I break out for only the most important things. And I broke it out of breakfast this morning, but I swapped it to go to the gym.
We had a wonderful moment this morning with you wearing your breakfast. I think it's 36mm white gold, hobnail dial, hobnail and bezel, the old scrolled automatic, so Piaget with the old logo, scroll automatic. But the reason I got it to you was because you've always worn a watch that's slightly smaller. You've always actually been ahead of the curve without knowing it. Because now everyone's wearing smaller case size watches. And so in many ways you were ahead of the curve. But you've got this Seiko, right?
Well, I was.
This is Casio.
I was cursed and gifted with incredibly effeminate wrists. Dainty wrists, a dancer's wrist, as my mother used to say.
Not the only thing, unfortunately.
Sadly not. But I was always had a small wrist, so always loved this Casio. Very simple. The military coloring.
Steve Jobs Casio, no?
Like, I'm not sure. I think it was similar. Yes. And the slightly off-white I always loved, just a little bit subtle.
The urine patina.
Yes. Yeah. The natural organic urine patina, as they say, as Steve Jobs famously said.
That's about it, dude. That's about it. Just want to say thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me. And you know, being outside earlier, I've known this man since I was 4 years old, and has been such an influence on me. But having seen someone come up to you with the joy in his eyes to meet you in person, calling you the Superman of the watch world, saying he was paid. He was going to tell his wife that he met Superman.
He was paid, and will be paid handsomely further. But that was a wonderful moment. JJ, so many more, bro. There's many more. Fantastic. Thanks, guys. Listen, Em, come join us again.
Oh, I can't get in the middle of this.
You can. We're just going to finish it off now. We're just going to round off because this is the end of the show for us now.
It is. Oh, it is.
The
Yeah,
bombastic 24 hours. At New York.
Bombastic. Yeah.
We've had takeaway from left, right, and centre. We've had coffees coming out of our eyeballs.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've had watches coming out of every orifice.
This is a very British trio here right now. You might be the most British person I've ever met in my life.
That's what he.
It's good. I think it's the Prince Harry.
That's what he trades. Just to be
know.
clear, that's what he trades on out here. Well, that's done for the last 15 years.
The only asset I have is this accent in America. There's brains have not got me this far. I'll tell you that. So the accent has also gotten dramatically posher since I arrived in America because you got to give the people what they want.
Do you want to plug the OnlyFans account now, or do we do that just on the?
It's in my only. It's in my only. Yeah.
It's just feet. It's just feet.
It's just feet. I'll get the QR code will pop up above this.
This 5 o'clock. Just a final word from Em and I to say that was fantastic. That was that was a stonkingly good day. We've discovered an awful lot, truly. And thank you very much for joining us. Em, would you like to say any final words just to close off?
I don't think my mic's working, but I don't know. Get yourself here. Have some stuff. Discover some stuff.
It's going to cost you an absolute fortune because the area itself was fantastic.
Yes, yeah.
And there's no energy like it. No,
it's insane. It's insane. It's insane. But it's been fun. I am jittering from my 8 shots of espresso, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not feeling great.
That's New York. Right, we're going to get some other stuff in there. We don't know.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.